At 18, I was issued a license, that rite of passage so important for a young person striving for independence. I was even more excited to get my license since I always felt different from the other kids and that I had something to prove. Now the gap was closing, no pun intended, and I was just like the other teenagers, one of the gang, the cool girl in school with the license. Picking up friends and driving to the mall became a ritual. We shopped until we dropped and we enjoyed every precious moment. We helped each other pick clothes, buying like crazy until our wallets became empty. The morning after a shopping spree, we would find ourselves at one of our friends' houses, helping each other get into our new pants that we purposely bought 2 sizes smaller. One of us would get on the bed, and the other two would help pull up the pants. I can still hear my friend Marie in the background yelling at me to stop breathing and hold it in my stomach. No new purchase was scarce. We swapped our new clothes, and we could make 3 outfits look like 10. Our closets grew, and so did our friendships. We bonded. Shopping became the experience that brought us closer. No matter how different we were in personality, we all had a love for shopping in common. At 19, life changed, as you would expect it for a young woman about to become an adult. My only change wasn't typical. While I was driving with my boyfriend, who now is my husband, on a winding country road in New Jersey, I suddenly went into a seizure. My muscles tightened, my arms curved to the left, and my foot went all the way down the gas pedal. Our future together flashed before us in a car, headed straight toward the telephone pole. Fighting me for the wheel was worse than fighting a boxer or a wrestler. I had no control, and while the throes of the seizure increased, I had the strength of a couple of bouncers. Finally, my boyfriend got control of the car, steering it safely away from the pole and bringing it to a stop. By then, my seizure had passed, and a new era of my life had begun. An angel was watching over us and spared us our life that day. But my license was revoked, and my days at the mall became fewer and more difficult to arrange. I never expected that not being able to shop whenever I desired some retail therapy would have such an impact on my life, but it did. I became a prisoner in my own home, no longer able to hop into the car and go to the mall, go to Dunkin' Donuts for a cup of coffee, or Blockbusters for a video. I was in the mercy of other people's schedules. Not one to ask for other people's help, my isolation became chronic. I felt very alone. I was a strong, independent person, and I wanted to take care of myself. I wanted to be that successful woman working in New York, shopping her heart out after work, then going to the bar and enjoying an evening martini with friends. But that ideal wasn't realistic. My dreams didn't seem to have a chance. My confidence was shaken, my self-esteem at an all-time low. How was I going to be a success? I had epilepsy. Where was my life going? What was my purpose? I was depressed, hiding from the world and feeling hopeless inside, afraid to tell others how I felt. I was trapped. Having the freedom to choose where and when and how you want to go somewhere is something we all take for granted. I didn't realize how shopping helped me until I was out of reach. Going to the mall had allowed me to focus on the pretty things, and in my old wounds took a back seat to the pleasure of shopping. As time passed, I began to accept my disorder and consequences it had brought along with it. I learned to accept my limitations in life. We all have them. We all need some help sometime or another. I finally broke through the wall that had become my prison. And when I began to heal, I sat my friends and family down and opened my heart and let my feelings and emotions pour out. I shared the hurt I felt and explained how I did not want to feel pitied or burdened. My family and friends reached out, and I opened my heart and let them in. Something happened, something magical that day that brought us closer to one another. There's no substitute for having fun that I had with my girlfriends on a day at the mall. However, the wonders of technology had opened up the world, and I had become an avid internet shopper. Shopper in every form will always be my escape, a pleasure that helps keep old wounds healed and brings peace to my soul and much happiness to my husband and to delight of my neighbors who speculate about what was going on with me and the UPS man. This story happened over 15 years ago. I wanted to share with others because I know there's many people in this world that feel this way right now. Currently, I'm doing very well and I'm seizure free, but it took a very long time to get where I am today. But still, I hear the same stories and the same emotions come from many people with epilepsy. So I wanted to share this piece with you that I wrote a very long time ago to let others know that they're not alone. There are other people in this world that felt like them or still feel like them. There is hope. There's always hope. So never give up and always reach out because your closest friends will always be around you no matter what, and they will always be there for you. And your family and friends will always be there for you. And don't ever feel like a burden because you're not.